Hey, Don McDowell back on the Weatherby Boyd build. Okay, we've talked about the stock, we talked about the muzzle brake, we talked about the trigger. Now, one of the more important facets is bedding your action in the stock. What is that? Rifle bedding is a process of providing a rigid and really consistent foundation for the action or the rifle's operational components by creating a stable and close-fitting platform for it all to sit in. So, what my gunsmith is doing, he's with the Boyd stock, like I told you, came from the factory with the two bedding pillars, front and rear of the action platform. So he didn't have to take out hardly any material at all to make this Weatherby action snap in and fit into the cavity where it's supposed to. One of the other key areas that need to be bedded, and don't make any mistake about this needs to be done, and that's the front recoil lug that goes in, that's located in front of your action right at the start of the receiver cavity. So Tim is using, Tim's the gunsmith, highly qualified, love his skill set and his knowledge level. He's using Marine Tech as the bedding compound, and I don't know one from another, but I did do some investigation and listen to what Tim had to say. This is non-shrink, and so far, yesterday he was doing the recoil lug, and today he's moving into the receiver platform itself. So during that process, the other thing that we need to do and maintain, which Boyd is exceptional at, the forearm has a channel in it. That's where your barrel lays. So what we've done in conjunction with Boyd's effort, we didn't have any work to do on that barrel channel at all. We're able to maintain a 30, 40 thousandths, thus floating the barrel so that it doesn't have any pressure other than where it's seated and bedded into the stock and the front recoil lug. That front recoil lug snaps into place and it's not going anywhere. So that will develop your ability to hit the target where the gun is pointed at. I mean, it's absolutely paramount to bed these things and stabilize them so they're not wiggling around. And these things do, because they're made out of metal, they do have a thermal coefficient for heat and cold as well. So the more you shoot, the hotter your action in your barrel gets, the more wiggling around it's going to do. So it needs to be seated so that it does that at a minimum. So next step, when we come back, we're going to talk about finishes, and that will be Cerakote. Stay with us.